Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bull City Hangout 12/11. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. And with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and then I invite you to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, etc. So let's get started with the school tools page from durhamskywriter.com. And free lunches are available for young people ages 18 and under. You can pick them up from many different places, courtesy of Durham County's Eat NC program. Read about it on the school tools page. Okay, there's a few other things I want to call to your attention from the Word page, the government and nonprofit information page. The city has a Fat Trapper Kit program where the city wants us, to send for these free kits. Here's mine. Mine's kind of old, so I don't know if they look exactly like this, but this is mine from years ago. I just sort of keep it because I like it. But here's how it works. This is the plastic receptacle that you can send for. You can also send for these refillable bags. They're like metallic type bags. And then you reseal them. You keep using them until they're full. And then just toss them in the trash. And of course, you store them in this receptacle. Also, you get a strainer, which is very handy. So give the city enough time to, because they're going to mail them out to you. So if you need either the receptacle or refillable bags or both, let the city know and they will send them right out to you. If you need more than one, they will probably send you more than one if they have them. There you go. So you can read about that on the Word page. Also, the city has the Water Hardship Fund. If you have fallen behind in your water bill, the city can help you out. Also, the county has a couple of programs you can read about on the Word page. The LEAP program, Low Income Energy Assistance Program. And this is for people who need help with paying their heating bill. They're pretty generous, what they call low income, like I like to say. But just check this out on the Word page, and you can sign up for the Low Income Energy Assistance Program. Now, right now, during December, it's restricted to people age 60 and up, and also people with disabilities. But starting the first week of January, of course, everybody else can sign up. Everyone else who's considered low income through the end of March. So you have plenty of time. So you can get that paperwork together and sign up for this program. All right, let's see what else is on the Word page. Oh yes, the county also has the HOPE program, Housing Opportunity and Prevention of Evictions. Do not lose your home or apartment just because, I shouldn't say just, but because COVID-19 affected your job. You can get help from the county up to 6 months in terms of paying your rent and paying your utilities. All right. Let's go to your health page. There's a lot happening on the health page. Of course, I have your COVID-19 updates as you would expect, including, in case you missed it, the modified stay-at-home order, which means after 10 o'clock, we have to be in our homes until 5 a.m., which means we can't go out. Not that I drink, I don't. But for those of us who drink, you can't go out, drinking at the bars and whatnot, because I think alcohol sales end at 9 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. It's right here in the article on the health page. So read about that. Also read about how the state can help you if you do have to be quarantined in terms of groceries, childcare, etc. Also, of course, free COVID-19 tests are being administered all different places. You can just go to the health page and just scroll through. You see all different places. But in particular, OptumServe Health Services, let's see, today's Friday. So El Centro Hispano, they have drive-through available through 6 o'clock this evening. J.J. Henderson Towers and also Oldham Towers. You don't have to live there. That's where the tests are being administered until 4:30. Also, let's see, some special events. Yes, the Durham Academy of Medicine, Dentistry, and Pharmacy, they're offering free COVID-19 testing. It's going to be tomorrow at Hillside High School, starting at 9 o'clock. So you can get that over and done with tomorrow morning. And that's going to be from 9 until 1 tomorrow. And this is in partnership with the Community Health Coalition and the Old North State Medical Society. I think there's another one. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Where is it? I thought there was another one. Let me make sure, because I don't want to leave anybody out. Let's see. I don't really see it right now. It's chock full of information, this health page. I thought there was one more. Aha! There's one more. 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, where possibilities are born. That's the name of an organization. This is kind of a big deal because even though they are having free COVID-19 tests, also it's going to be a food giveaway, and also protection packages will be given away. That's masks, antibacterial gel, and thermometers. But you do have to set up an appointment. So the link that you need is on the health page. And then they will call you up. They speak both English and Spanish. And then they will set an appointment for your test. And then again, you'll get food and also masks, gel, and thermometers. All righty. That was worth the search. Did I tell you the time? No, I did not. That is going to be, I didn't even tell you where it is. Okay, this is going to be at the Asbury United Methodist Church on Clarendon Street, and it's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 4. There you go. All righty, let's go to the senior page. It's called Senior Scope. And I'd like to see if you can sign up in advance for the Winter Wonderland, which is going to be next Thursday. This is for seniors. So you stay in your car. Okay, you'll be in the parking lot of the Durham Center for Senior Life. This is going to be next Thursday from 4 until 5:30. They're going to have the tree lighting and the music and all that, refreshments. So be sure to sign up in advance for that. And while you're at it, send for your kit to celebrate Noon Year's Eve. And the kit is a party pack that they will send to you so that you can enjoy Noon Year's Eve on the 31st at 11 o'clock. That's going to be really fun. So sign up for that as well. All righty. Let's see. And the sports page, right, Durham Parks and Recreation has a lottery system. If you'd like to visit Lake Mickey or Little River, enter the lottery today. And then at 6:30, they will send you a text if you have won. And then you can enjoy beautiful nature. You can do some fishing. I need to ask Guy, our cook, because Guy, our cook, is waiting in the wings how late the fishing season is, even though he's not in that part of the country. Still, I'm curious. I'm going to ask him because I'm sure he's a master fisherman. So also they have non-motorized boating in Lake Mickey. All righty. So let's go to the praise page. There's an item I'd like to tell you about. Jewish Family Services Food Pantry that's owned by the Levin JCC. Now they call themselves Jewish for Good. I like that. So they are accepting donations from 2:30 until 4 on Fridays. Today's Friday. So they accept and they need non-perishable shelf-stable food like canned tuna, peanut butter, tomato sauce, etc., canned vegetables, that sort of thing. Also, hygiene products, if you have some that you can spare, that's unopened, such as bar soap, toilet paper, toothpaste, and travel-sized things like shampoo, conditioner, body soap, etc. Alrighty, and that's on the praise page. I need to put that on the word page as well. I'm going to do that. Let me take note and put this on the word page as well. Yes. Now, let's go to the Let's Go page. That's the last page we will be visiting. Now, the Salvation Army of Durham has changed the time that they have their Free Food Friday. It was in the morning. Now it's in the afternoon from 1:30 until 3. And that's every Friday, so that's today, where you can get canned goods, meats, drinks, snacks, sometimes even pet food. We'll see. You do need a copy of your apartment or home lease agreement and a current photo ID. So read about that on the Let's Go page. And again, that's the Salvation Army of Durham, Free Food Friday, 1:30 until 3. Alrighty. And the Zakat Foundation, they will be distributing fresh produce at 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 𝗖𝗜𝗧𝗬 𝗛𝗨𝗟. That's the one on Fayetteville Street. You know, they have 2 locations. This is the one across from Chicken Hut. So this is going to be at 3 o'clock, starting at 3. It will probably be while supplies last, and I'm going to guess this is going to last for an hour and a half, perhaps. But starting at 3 o'clock of the masjid over there on Faithful Street. All righty. New Visions of Africa restaurant. They'll be distributing free meals, warm meals from 3 until 6. They're on Faithful Street also. They are next door to W.B. Hill. Also, the Mix at Durham Station featuring DJ 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟. That's me. I'll be playing holiday music along with the usual dance music and fun music from around the world from 3:30 until 6:30 at the bus terminal downtown on Pettigrew. So just to let you know, the streetery has been canceled. That doesn't mean you can't go downtown. It's just that Downtown Durham Inc. is no longer putting on the streetery and blocking off the streets and whatnot, because I think some people had COVID-19 and also the weather's getting cold anyhow. So just come downtown to the bus terminal as long as you're wearing your mask, hang out, enjoy the music. I'll be playing really fun music today. Again, 3:30 until 6:30. Now tomorrow, just to let you know, the South Durham Farmers Market, they're open at the Greenwood Shopping Center, south on Highway 55 from 9 until noon. And then the Durham Farmers Market, they're open downtown in Durham Central Park from 10 until noon, winter hours. Also, I think this is the last thing I will be listing. White Rock Baptist Church, they have their monthly community food distribution. So that's going to be tomorrow morning from 11 until 1. They want you to drive up on the Fisher development side of the church. All righty, that's pretty much it. And just to let you know, I think I mentioned, no, I did not mention this. Jamaat Ibad ar-Rahman will also be the site of their monthly food giveaway. That's going to be tomorrow afternoon. So I'll mention that during tomorrow's show. It's going to be from 2 until 4. And of course, there's a couple other things, but I'll list them tomorrow. Okay. The weather. It is 59 degrees and sunny. It's really pleasant outside. It's going up to 64. It's going to be sunny all day. And then tomorrow it's going to be 66. Can't believe that. It's going to be partly sunny. Okay, Mark Lee, I can't believe this. Hey, Mark, if you would like to click on the link and join me, that would be awesome. How about that? And I'd like to hear how your podcast is. Mark Lee has had really important people on his podcast on Monday evenings. Even my main man, if I pronounce this correct, 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟. I think I said that right. So anyway, yes, Mark, if you are still here, click on that link. And let's see what's going on with Guy, our cook. He's already here from Walla, Washington. Let's see what's new. I want to mention, of course, that Guy, our cook, has the Guy, our cook report, a wonderful podcast. Okay, let's see what's happening. Guy, what's new?
Well, I learned that what I thought you were saying was Lake Mickey. It's spelled in Washington State, it would be pronounced Mitchie.
Yeah, and maybe somebody would say Michi.
Well, I mean, that's
we say Mickey.
If you
hey, Mark is here too.
If you share that screen that I got put up there, that's the website for Lake Michie. And the important things to know
Mickey.
is that Lake Mickey, as some people call it. Congrats on getting the earbuds to work, by the way.
Oh, yes. I just had to set them up. So hold on, Mark. I'm going to share this page that Guy, our cook, wants to show us, and then I'll come right to you, Mark. So
there you have it. Oh, I got it highlighted. Just a second. It'll be easier to read if I take that off. And then we
and that's a really nice place to hang out.
It is a hangout at this point because the season's closed until next year in March.
Oh, okay.
It'll be open for fishing. And
cool.
They're saying that the lake is going to be open on these holidays. Can you read that? Or do I need to make it bigger?
Ooh, that's okay. But I'll check it out after.
Okay, Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Memorial Day, Independence Day, and Labor Day. So if you're going to have a get together, those are holidays when you can do that.
Okay.
And then the nice thing I noticed about Lake Mickey is that the boathouse has handrails, the dock, everything. Even the canoe launch is ADA approved. And you know what that means, right?
Oh, yeah. People with disabilities can hang out
American Disabilities Act. Right. It's a great, great thing to have. Now,
excellent.
As gravy on the potatoes, excuse the expression. But because you asked about that fishing. And so now that I know that it's got awesome largemouth bass fishing.
Whatever that is.
Got to do it. I mean, that's I would say largemouth bass is probably the best served fish as a catch and release item because they don't taste yummy. You know?
Oh, okay.
All right, Mark.
What's new, Mark?
I'm doing well. I was listening to the gentleman from the other part of the world and everything, or the other part of the country, and checking what y'all were talking about. But I've been keeping busy. You know, we got things going on over the International Broadcast Media Television because we've changed the name from IBM TV to International Broadcast Media TV. Well, so, you know, that's where I'm doing some of my streaming podcasts.
Tell me what that is, Mark. Tell me what that is.
It's basically an internet TV network. Actually, two folks from North Carolina have created this network along with some other people, and they have basically got an internet television network that's got all kinds of shows. I've actually got 3 shows on that network. I've got the Online Dinner Party, which airs on Wednesday, and then I've got Mullins Music and Memories, and then I've got the radio show with Mark Lee. So we've got all kinds of great guests on there and everything. And then they've also got Alexandria May, who is their version of Taylor Swift in South Africa. So she does a show called Alexandria May's Music Cafe. And then they've got a couple of guys from Colorado that are doing Talking Upstream, where they are literally whiteboarding ideas for like their movie scripts, their cartoons, and a number of other creative things. So they do that on Sunday as well. My friend Zach does a show called Funk from the Front Seat, which is about funk music, of course. And then they've got a variety of other shows as well. As a matter of fact, Brandon does one called The Best of Travel, where he gives travel tips and hacks and things along those lines. So that's just some of the programs. They've also got programs on chess and programs on financial literacy and a number of other things. So that is, like I said, Nick Palveda, who is a he's an attorney, and I think most of his stuff is around estates and things along that line. And then Kim Calhoun, who is an engineer and is associated with North Carolina State University. They are the founders of the network and found me through the world of podcasting because they invited me to come to. They do a podcasting show where they talk to podcasters. I've actually sent you that link a couple of times because that's usually on Thursdays, and they do that around between 11 and 1, and then people come in and talk about their podcast and do all of that, and they have branched some of those off into shows. So I was one of those that they branched off.
I appreciate that. It frustrates me that you know, middle of the day is kind of rough for me because of my show. But
I got you. Well, I just have to bring you on another time that they've got other things going on that aren't in the middle of the day, because my shows are actually 4 to 7, and there are a couple of other ones that aren't in the middle of the day. I know that right after Podcasters, 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗧𝗬, who you know from the Durham Bulls, he does a whole show about the video game industry called Gamers Den. So
wonderful.
He does a show about the video game industry.
Yeah, because he wants to set it up so that people can make a living from these video game things. I'm not sure what they're all about, but they're like fighting games and sports games and
big money
kind of stuff.
It's huge money. Yeah, it's like
money.
Professional golf almost. It's like there's people that are winning thousands of dollars that are the click, you know, the real big time gamers.
Yeah, 𝗕𝗨𝗟, what's his last name?
𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗧𝗬 McDuffie. 𝗕𝗨𝗟 McDuffie. But the gentleman here that does the cooking, I'm really impressed with him already because I just actually scrambled up some eggs earlier today. That was my breakfast and everything. My brother is the master cooker. I would never claim to be a cook, and I've got a story that he might enjoy and everything. It's why I think Malik is the better cook, and I'm better at some other skills. But when there's a 7-year gap between me and my younger brother, so he's just turned, I'm in my late 50s, 58, so he just turned 51 back in October, but he just turned 51. But Malik's doing all kinds of cool things like the Slingshot group that he's part of. But the story I was going to share with my cooking guy is that when I was probably about I'd say maybe 11 or 12 or something like that. My brother decided he wanted to learn how to cook. Mom and dad had gone off somewhere, and he knew that I was a very good reader. I was not a good cook, but I was a good reader. So my brother climbed onto the oven, realized that he could get to the bookshelf where the books were, and handed me the book. So I read him the instructions while he did the actual cooking. So I was the cooking reader. So that's how come I think he's a better cook.
There's a danger to cookbooks, though. A danger.
What's that?
Well, when we lived over on the coast of Washington State, I'd go crabbing in the saltwater for freshwater. Saltwater crabs, like Dungeness or rock crabs, mostly rock crabs I caught. So the first time I caught them, I said, well, I know you got to cook these. I'll get the cookbook out and see what it says to how to cook them. So I got the cookbook out, boil them in water 20 minutes, right? No warning at all in the cookbook about when you take off the lid, it's going to stink. Oh my God, bad. So we only did that once. And then from then on, we boiled crabs outside. Yeah, they're not in the house kind of a cooking thing.
I didn't know it was that. Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's real. Now, on the East Coast, you're going to get those blue crabs, like up in New Jersey and like in that. But I'm sure they must smell just as bad.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably still smell just as bad. But me and Pat probably know about something else that's very bad smelling. But some folks like it. I'm not a big fan of it. But you don't want to go into a house when they're cooking a dish that is very popular in the African American culture, which is chitlins. You do not want to go in the house when they're cooking chitlins.
They're bad smelling.
Yeah.
Oh, now I've never had that. But the one thing I did have in South Carolina that I'm hooked on, and now I can't get it up here, is fried okra.
Oh yeah, fried okra is great.
Good. Oh man, I was the token Yankee in this company, and they took me to lunch at the local mom and pop restaurant where they'd go for lunch. And they said, well, you're going to have some fried okra, aren't you? I said, I don't have any idea what that is. They said, oh, try it. You'll like it. I said, okay. So they bring out these little slices of fried okra with the breading on it. I'm looking at it. I'm going, no, they're taking advantage of the tourist, right? This is a trick. Well, I took a bite. And I was hooked. It was like instantly, we like it. We like it. We like it.
Well, that's one of the things that we have a lot around here, and I'm sure that Pat has even featured some of them. But there are some great mom and pop shops all over Durham, but also all over the Triangle. Like I know in Chapel Hill, there's Mama Dips. Here we've got Chicken Hut, which is a mom and pop type oriented shop, and things of that nature. So there are some great mom and pop type shops here and everything. Absolutely. So I know there was one, and I'm trying to get the name of it, down in Winston-Salem, and his name isn't coming to me, but it's a really good one. That might be something you might want to do, Pat. You might have to have your listeners tell you their favorite mom and pop shops, and they can let you know through the Bull City Skywriter what some of their favorites are. Because I know that you go all over the area, and I'm sure folks have some amazing mom and pop shops. So that might be a good idea for folks to tell what their mom and pop shops are.
Hey, Fraser from Scotland.
There's whole groups on Facebook of like what is the best restaurant to get takeout from, and what are the prices, and do you get it delivered by Uber Eats or whatever you're going to do?
Yeah.
Ooh, so I see what's new.
Hello. Guy, I like the glasses. You obviously we're looking like twins, aren't we?
Well, you know who wears glasses like this, Fraser? I looked it up, and when I first looked it up, it was Clark Kent, Buddy Holly. All these guys are dead. I said, well, God,
Dizzy
I gotta find somebody with full frame glasses that's alive. Ready? Are you sitting down?
Yeah, right. Okay.
That's a joke.
Wait a minute. What about that guy that used to be on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? I think that he's still living. He was one of the guys that wore. He was the not the main character, but he was the brother.
The dancer. Yeah, the guy with the dance. He does America's Funniest Videos right now, I think. Yes. I can't think of his name either. But yeah.
Anyway.
So he's got them and everything. Yeah. So I think, Fraser, you're in Scotland. What do you do in Scotland? I heard Pat say that you're in Scotland.
I'm in Edinburgh, Scotland. We are one of me, Pat, Guy, and Eileen, Pam Gomez, and etc. are part of the kind of long-term crew of Work and Focus, and friends just chatting as well. What do I do? Well, I'm self-employed, run a cleaning business. Been cleaning for over 11 years. It's taken a bit of a major hit, obviously, due to the scenario at the moment. Also do podcasting, and working out setting up a radio station puzzle, which is certainly challenging to say the least.
That's why this is so funny, because Mark Lee is on an internet TV network, and you
on
have
an internet TV
an
network
online
now,
radio
and
network.
actually, I had a guest from Ireland on earlier this week, but it was a gentleman named J.J. Clark, who is involved with one of y'all's neighbors to your, I guess that would be to your east, but he's from Ireland, so he's from Dublin and works with one of the Dublin radio stations. Actually, he works with two of the Dublin radio stations, but there's a network called IBM TV, and they do a lot of things around the globe. So they might even be interested in talking to you as well about jumping on and doing that as well. But then I also work in community radio, so I don't know what kind of radio station you're trying to do, but I work at WCOM in Carrboro, and we just actually had our board meeting yesterday. So we're definitely trying to reach the globe as well. And you're right, the pandemic is definitely hurting folks in terms of trying to create things.
In terms of reach, does the IBM TV, does it have a Roku channel? So
it does not yet, but they've been actually talking about that right now.
I would put that on the see and do list for sure.
Okay.
Happy to connect with you, Mark. If you want to chat offline, you're welcome to. If you're connected with Pat on Facebook, you can always add me. We can happily have a chat and see if we can do some collaboration. In the day, helping each other is always a good thing, and during this kind of current situation in the world.
Mark, look for Fraser Ramsey.
You can't really
Fraser Ramsey,
a guy with black glasses. A guy sort of a semi-bald head, bald head with black glasses with a Statue of Liberty in the background. So you can't really miss
Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, because my profile picture is of New York when I was in New York in 2018.
Oh, okay.
2018. Yeah, it was. It's been 2 years since I was in America. Scary. Yeah.
Cool. Pat, there's a screen I'm sharing right now, and it's a channel I stumbled on just as I was going to get tea before we came back to the room. It's called Alone Together. And everybody that's watching right now needs to check that site out. Alone Together. Yeah, that's their URL, and it's chock full of information on what you need to do and where you need to do it, and all kinds of resources. And I thought it would be a good thing to share, especially this week.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I've got to actually, and I'm going to do y'all a very interesting thing right now. So I've actually got your Facebook and everything. But if you hold on 1 second, I'm going to do something. They're probably going to be shocked that I'm going to do this, but hold on 1 second. And
I wish you could put your face a little higher so we could see your whole face.
I'm going to do that, but I've also got to get ready to bounce off. But hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on, we're doing two things at once.
Multitasking.
I'm always multitasking. As a matter of fact, if y'all will look in y'all's chat room right now, y'all will see that the big boss over at the network has just called me in because they need to see a conversation and everything that's going on and right now. But if any of y'all, after y'all are done with Pat, want to jump on in over there, I would love to have y'all pop on over there and we can continue this conversation. And you can also meet the lady that is the founder of IBM TV, because that's the link that I just sent right now.
Okay.
So how would we find them?
The link
is in your chat. It's in the private chat. Look in the private chat.
Oh, the private chat. Okay, I got you.
I got a gimbal to try. So if you get connected with me, Mark, there's actually a house not far from me. I'm going to walk to. It has all the Christmas lights out. So I'm going to sample my gimbal.
We just had a contest that I just started yesterday that I don't have any entries for, but I'm looking for entries, and that's actually what I'm looking for. What we try to do is we want to get people's pictures of Christmas lights from throughout the world. And so if you've got Christmas lights, I'm looking for pictures because we're going to do those on the online dinner party, probably either next week, which will be next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, I should say, or the following one. So if you've got some pictures, that's one of the cool things that we're getting ready to do. And speaking of, as I get ready to bounce off, and then I love bouncing on when I can, Pat and everything, but as I get ready to bounce off, I was just going to say, for those of you that have watched, remember the old Batman series, that's what a slingshot car looks like and everything. So yeah, my brother is part of the Slingshot Polaris Club. So they've got a club, and if you can remember what that Batmobile car looks like.
I saw these funny looking cars and struck up a conversation with this guy. Then he wrote back to me on Facebook saying, "Oh man, you know my brother Mark." So,
yep.
Yeah, so cool. So I will join you, Mark, after the show.
All right, sounds good.
Is there a form on the site for Christmas lights? Because my youngest son's got some that are awesome.
I'm asking people to send them to my direct email, which is bluesradio@gmail.com. So if you're watching that right now and you want to send them as well, it's bluesradio@gmail.com.
Okay, I've got some MP4 videos I'll send you.
Mark,
please do.
Amy.
All right, so I'm going to bounce off, go to the other side, but I hope to see some of you over there later.
You will. Thanks, Mark.
Peace.
That'll be a magic trick. Because people are going to say, Mark, how did you get entries from Walla Walla, Washington? Well, it's, like magicians don't give up their secrets. And I can't tell you. I got to write that down. Blues Radio. Where's my crayon?
So I'm going to get back to work. And, Fraser, you didn't really promote. I mean, you mentioned, but let us know what your online radio station is.
Mintwaveradio.co.uk. I've got a lot of changing still to do. There's lots of happening. So
okay.
It's not really
promoting. Because I know you're going to relaunch, right?
Relaunch, not really doing much at the moment. And I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. It's just trying to do it. And I'm going to click this link here in a new tab so I can go to his stream and see what's going on. But no worries. I can. You might see if you look out for me live. I think I've connected. You're connected with Mark on Facebook. I've sent my friend request.
Yes, and you should look for Mark Lee, and you'll recognize his face.
Okay, cool. I think I've just checked his profile very quickly. Yeah, MARC. His profile picture is of him with a French flag on it.
Yes,
that's the one here. Okay, perfect. That's cool. That's sorted out. I will connect this. So, Guy, how you doing? You keeping well?
Yes, as well as I can.
I thought just for what we can do is we try and do a wee. If you're interested, I'll put a note. As maybe our friends just chatting, work and focus catch up. Maybe if we can all squeeze that in sometime. Maybe with the. Yeah,
I think we should have a holiday party at Friends Just Chatting and just everybody catch up with everybody. It's been so many months.
That'd be
cute. I went to a voiceover IP thing similar to this called Fire Talk, and people thought I died because I hadn't been there for so long. And so one of the young kids said, "Oh, you're not dead?" I said, "Well, not very. I think I'm more gone than I am dead." So anyway,
back around. Yeah, well, listen, we'll sort something out. We'll get our friends just chatting and get the old Kelvin and Guy Cook partnership resurrected. That could be fun.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I've been looking. Have you seen his latest pictures on the drag racing motorcycles?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of pictures. He always posts a lot.
I keep waiting for Kelvin to put up the picture of this is the steam powered drag sure we had back in 1858 or something, God dang. He must have the Library of Congress of race cars and race motorcycles for the UK. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have so many different pictures.
Yeah. Cool. Right. I like your StreamYard. I like your StreamYard pillow in the background, Pat.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you got it.
I won that one. I won that. They have a town hall meeting on Sundays at 9:00 Eastern, where they talk for a half hour to the users of StreamYard, answer questions, tell them about new features, and then they have like a spin the wheel kind of thing digitally, of course.
Yeah.
You can win T-shirts, pillows, and sweatshirts and hoodies.
You put in a hashtag in their chat, and then they spin all the names. I've seen my name come up, but never win.
Oh yeah, so I won this little.
So was it?
I got a T-shirt too.
Was it virtually? Come on down, Pat. It's the StreamYard is right. So the price is right.
Hey, speaking of shirts, I thought you were going to wear a hot pink shirt for the interview today.
I couldn't find it.
So, no.
So yellow will have to do. Yeah,
this is becoming quite a regular. The Durham Skywriter with your co-host, Guy Cook.
Well, this is actually, I call it Bull City Hangouts. Durham Skywriter, that's a separate and apart animal from this.
Bull City Hangouts.
Not really. They coexist.
It's all good. It's all good though. It's
yeah. There would be no Bull City Hangout without the Durham Skywriter.
True, exactly. Right, Pat, I'll let you crack on. I'm going to go to this other's link and see what's happening. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, Fraser. Talk to you
Okay.
soon.
See you later.
Ciao for
Okay.
now.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. All righty. And I think I'm going to mosey on.
Yeah,
I'm DJing in 3 hours. I have to prepare.
in 3
my
hours.
music, etc. Yeah, I have to prepare my
Okay.
music. Yeah.
Well, now are you going to wear earbuds at the DJ session too?
No.
You
No.
don't. Oh, you just monitor it through the speakers.
Yeah. I put the speakers in front of me so I don't
Yeah.
suffer hearing loss like
Yes,
what
we
we were
know
talking
about
about
hearing
yesterday.
loss.
And also Spectrum TV, they're sending a reporter named Victoria out to interview me for whatever reason.
Oh wow.
So it's going to be fun.
Well,
So,
too bad. Are you going to have a friend come and record it on their phone so you can get the whole behind the scenes look of the interview?
no, and I don't get Spectrum TV. Oh, that's awkward.
What?
I won't be able to see it. I don't have Spectrum TV.
Well,
But anyway.
you can ask her if it's going to be on YouTube. They must have a.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Or
But
she
in any
can
case,
email you the MP4. Then
maybe.
you can watch it on your computer.
That would be fun. I would love to share that. That would be really fun. But anyway, I'm going to mosey on, and I will talk to you later.
Okay. Happy
Have a good
mosey.
weekend. Well, yeah, good weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow. Okay. See you.
Adios.
All righty. That's pretty much it for Bull City Hangout. Let's see. I will be at the downtown bus terminal from 3:30 until 6:30 playing my usual fun music. Also, of course, I will be playing holiday music as well. I can't resist. This might be my only chance to play holiday music for an audience. So we'll see about that. Anyway, that is it. It's going up to 64 today. Tomorrow it's going to be 66. And with that, have a beautiful day. If I don't see you at the bus terminal, I will see you tomorrow at 10, because tomorrow's Saturday, and I do a special edition at 10 in the morning. So see you then. Ciao for now.